Hey everybody, what's going on? It's January 12th and this is going to be the second take. And the reason for it is because I received a phone call while I was shooting this, and it went from shooting a video to the phone. So lessons learned. Right now I'm in downtown Hammond in Louisiana. It's midday. I'm in the park that's in the center of town. Someone's viewing my house right now, and I didn't have my what I wrote this morning down, but I took a photo of one of the books that I read. Usually the last book that I read comes from a daily meditations on Stoicism, and it's what I'm about to read. I had a picture of it on my phone, and I wrote it down in my little notebook that I keep in my car, where I write my ideas down and some thoughts sometimes, because I might want to come back to them later. So this reading that I read from the daily meditations, it's called The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stefan Hanselman. The title is 366 Daily Meditations on Stoicism. And the one I'm going to read for you is from today, January 12th. The one path to serenity. Keep this thought at the ready, at daybreak and throughout the day and night. There is only one path to happiness, and that is giving up all outside of your sphere of choice, regarding nothing else as your possession, surrendering all else to God and fortune. And that's a quote that they put at the title of their page, and that quote came from a Stoic. His name was Epictetus, and it came from the book that he wrote, a book of discourses. Okay, so what they write after that is something, I guess, that's something along the lines of what Epictetus had wrote, and this is what they interpret this with which it kind of caught me today, and that's why I wrote it down and I'm reading it to you, because I like what I read this morning. It's kind of in tune with what I wrote in my book. It's insane how it lined up, and what things are going on through what I'm going through in my life a little bit right now, and how this comes into play, and how surrendering your will, you know, and not thinking that you're in control of everything. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So let me read this. This morning, remind yourself of what is in your control and what is not in your control. Remind yourself to focus on the former and not the latter. Before lunch, remind yourself that the only thing you truly possess is your ability to make choices and to use reason and judgment when doing so. This is the only thing that can never be taken from you completely. In the afternoon, remind yourself that aside from the choices you make, your fate is not entirely up to you. The world is spinning, and we spin along with it, whichever direction, good or bad. In the evening, remind yourself again how much is outside of your control and where your choices begin and end. And as you lie in bed, remember that sleep is a form of surrender, and trust in how easily it comes, and prepare to start the whole cycle over again tomorrow. That's great. I love it. Prepare the cycle tomorrow of life. You know, and as in the path to serenity, right, is understanding and realizing that we are not in control. I think once we realize that and we surrender our will to something bigger than us all. I mean, look, the sun is shining on me, man. It feels great. It's beautiful out here, man. I mean, I'm wearing my peak coat, but it's still nice out. And look, I'm just gonna go around. I mean, it's gorgeous out here. I can feel the sun. You hear the train in the background? All these sounds, sights. I mean, it's so beautiful to be alive. Can't you feel it? Oh, I gotta watch out. There was a little minefield there, you know. But I tell you, right before when the phone rang, it was like a nuclear explosion went off in my head. And the inside of me was I just got angry. And I was like, who the F is calling me while I'm doing this? Don't they understand what I'm doing? Isn't that kind of crazy? How are they gonna know? They don't know what I'm doing. Hey, Remember I was talking about in the other video about who's at fault and who's not at fault, and find your 1%. Well, look, I could sit here and say, man, they were 100% at fault. And then we'll say, well, what's my 1%, right? No, man, they're not at fault. I'm at fault. Because I should have just did my damn phone. I should have did what I was supposed to do. And once I caught that feeling, I said, man, you're silly, bro. I said, you need to take it down a notch. They called you, they had nothing to do with it. So that mushroom cloud and that feeling, listen, it happened. The feeling inside just, whoo, like it went right up. What the F? For what? For no reason. But if see, and that's what I mean by watching it. If I don't watch what happens, if I'm not conscious or aware of that, how silly would it be for me to go on the rest of my day being angry and keeping that inside? Only to go in my car. Now people are cutting me off. I'm getting cut off in line, at the store, or this thing is going off the train in the back. Oh my goodness, this is making me so angry. No, man. I think it's beautiful that they still have these old freight trains on the road. There's no fences by the railroad tracks. It's crazy because when you go up north, I'm so busy with the hustle and bustle and things of that nature that, they put fences around and people jump in front of the trains all the time. And I'm pretty sure maybe people want to end their lives here too. But they just keep it just like old time down here in Louisiana. It's like a nice little town. Nice little town. The flags are at half mast right now. And, for some reason, I don't know why. Should I? Maybe you should leave it in the comments. I'm going to leave you for now. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Wait, I'm going to read something here. It says Hammond Centennial Time Capsule. Dedicated October 1989 to be opened October 19, 2039. 1989, that's not a long time ago. So anyway, I'm about to go. So if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want, leave a comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And see you later. God bless. Take care of yourself. Peace. I used the bad finger. Peace.